Xiao Yan handed the ninth-grade treasured pill, the Bodhi Great Return pill, to Cai Lin, who rewarded him with a kiss. Continuing from the previous chapter, after obtaining the inheritance of the Netherworld Demon Saint, Xiao Yan prepared to head to the ancient Dragon Island to assist Ziyin. Xiao Yan said, "Chief Yao Ming, I have come to the Nine Nether-Earth Underworld Python clan with a request." After briefly explaining the situation of the primordial ancient dragon clan, Yao Ming felt somewhat surprised but not overly shocked. "I had a premonition about the situation within the primordial ancient dragon clan. If the Three Dragon Island offers enough compensation, Yao Xiaotian will definitely take action. However, the situation is different now. I assure you that the Nine Nether-Earth Underworld Python clan will not support the Three Dragon Island. But even if our clan does not participate, the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan will certainly provide support." Hearing this, Xiao Yan nodded and said softly, "If they insist on intervening, I will have no choice but to eliminate them. However, I will need your assistance, Chief Yao Ming. What do you think?" Upon hearing these words, Yao Ming fell into deep thought. He knew that agreeing to this would mean standing in opposition to the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan. Seeing his silence, Xiao Yan softly added, "If this matter can truly be resolved, I am willing to guarantee with my honor that from now on, the primordial ancient dragon clan and the Nine Nether-Earth Underworld Python clan will become steadfast allies. At that time, the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan will inevitably be excluded from the three major clans." Hearing this, Yao Ming was somewhat moved. After a moment of silence, he finally looked up and said in a deep voice, "If Brother Xiao Yan's promise can be fulfilled, then I, Yao Ming, am bold enough to join you in this madness." Hearing Yao Ming's words, a glimmer of a smile appeared in Xiao Yan's eyes. He then said, "Rest assured, Chief. I wouldn't make such a promise lightly without confidence." Yao Ming, a man of his word, responded in a deep voice, "I will arrange for our clan's experts to monitor the movements of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan. If we detect any strong individuals making a move, I will notify you immediately, Brother Xiao Yan. Thank you very much. During this time, we will stay with the Nine Nether-Earth Underworld Python clan and may need to utilize the Nine Nether Yellow Springs." At this point, Xiao Yan glanced at Cai Lin, clearly intending to use the power of the Nine Nether Yellow Springs to help her complete her body tempering process. Haha, it's a small matter. Yao Ming no longer lingered and flew away towards the depths of the earth veins. Upon returning to the Nine Nether-Earth Underworld Python clan, Yao Ming immediately got busy, and during this time, Xiao Yan and the others rested for a day. The next day, they came to the Nine Nether Yellow Springs again. Xiao Yan turned to Cai Lin and smiled. The cold force within the Nine Nether Yellow Springs could be deadly to ordinary experts, but the seven-colored sky-devouring python is naturally suited to absorb both cold and warm energies. Only you can absorb its energy without concern. Then he clenched his palm, and a jade bottle appeared in his hand. This is the ninth-grade treasured pill, the Bodhi Great Return pill. It can significantly increase the success rate of advancing to half dosheng. Taking it at a critical moment might yield unexpected results. Xiao Yan handed the jade bottle to Cai Lin, who nodded lightly and accepted it without refusal. Xiao Yan continued, "This cultivation journey will not be smooth, and it may take a considerable amount of time. If I need to leave midway, I will have Yao arrange for someone to protect you." Cai Lin fiddled with the jade bottle in her hand. She knew that Xiao Yan and his companions would soon be heading out to confront the powerful members of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan, so she didn't say much. Suddenly, she stepped forward, pressing her red lips gently against Xiao Yan's. Feeling the unexpected tenderness, Xiao Yan was momentarily stunned. A soft whisper reached his ears, "Your life is mine." Hearing these deeply heartfelt words, Xiao Yan paused, about to speak, but Cai Lin gave a playful smile. Her figure transformed into the massive seven-colored sky-devouring python and plunged directly into the Nine Nether Yellow Springs. Seeing this, Xiao Yan sighed softly. With a movement, he appeared on a large rock above the deep ravine. Before intercepting the powerful members of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan, he needed to further enhance his strength. The Demon Saint Essence Blood contained the power of the Netherworld Demon Saint, and his strength would undoubtedly increase. With a thought, a drop of golden blood appeared in Xiao Yan's palm. He then spat out a flame to envelop the drop of blood. Although this essence blood could be absorbed directly, it was always better to be cautious. The golden blood burned in the heavenly flames for 4 hours, remaining calm and stable. Seeing this, Xiao Yan finally opened his eyes. With a single inhale, the flame and the golden blood flew into his mouth. As soon as the blood entered his body, Xiao Yan's robes immediately disintegrated into powder. A powerful surge of energy radiated from within him. Sitting cross-legged on the mountain rock, Xiao Yan exhaled dense energy, which spiraled upward like a dragon before dissipating into the air. Each session of cultivation took a considerable amount of time. From the top of the ravine, little Dr. Fairy looked helplessly at the meditating Xiao Yan and softly said, "It has been half a month since Xiao Yan entered his cultivation state, and there has been no sign of him waking up." Cai Lin, standing nearby, glanced at the 9 nether yellow springs and said, "Sister Cai Lin shows no signs of waking up either." Little Dr. Fairy smiled and responded, "Cai Lin should be fine. As a 7-colored sky-devouring python, she is completely at home in the 9 nether yellow springs. It seems we can only continue to wait. Xiao Yan should be finishing his cultivation soon." 2 more days passed during their wait. On the 3rd morning, as the day gradually dawned, a sudden violent fluctuation erupted from the dense mist surrounding Xiao Yan. The energy in the surrounding area seemed to be drawn in, rushing towards him and forming a massive energy storm above his head. This sudden change startled little Dr. Fairy and Cai Lin from their cultivation. A look of surprise flashed across their faces as they observed the phenomenon. "It seems his cultivation is coming to an end." As little Dr. Fairy's words fell, Xiao Yan's eyes suddenly opened within the mist. A powerful burst of energy light erupted from him. He then lifted his head and took a deep breath. The massive energy storm surged downward like a tidal wave, flowing directly into his body. As more and more energy was absorbed, subtle energy fluctuations spilled out, causing the hard mountain walls to crack and countless large rocks to tumble down with a roar. The commotion near the ravine naturally drew the attention of the 9 Nether Earth Underworld Python Clan's experts. Several streaks of light approached swiftly, eventually appearing above the ravine. It was Yao Ming and several elders. They looked on in astonishment at Xiao Yan, who was devouring the energy of the world. What a powerful aura! Xiao Yan must be nearing the 2-star Dosheng level, an elder exclaimed. Hearing this, Yao Ming shook his head and said, "The Demon Saint Essence Blood is indeed powerful, but advancing between levels of Dosheng is not easy. Reaching the late stage of 1-star Dosheng is already quite remarkable." As they conversed, the massive energy storm had already been completely absorbed by Xiao Yan, and the world gradually returned to tranquility. Seeing that Xiao Yan had finished his cultivation, Yao Ming descended quickly from the sky with a hearty laugh. "Congratulations, brother Xiao Yan, on advancing to the late stage of 1-star Dosheng. You're not far from reaching 2-star Dosheng." Xiao Yan gave a polite smile at these words, clenching his fist and feeling quite satisfied. Xiao Yan's gaze swept towards the 9 nether yellow springs below. It seems Cai Lin is still cultivating. He then turned to Yao Ming with a smile and asked, "Chief Yao Ming, any news from the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan?" Hearing this, Yao Ming's smile slightly faded, and he nodded slowly, responding in a deep voice, "From what I know, the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan plans to send experts to the void space in the coming days to assist the 3 Dragon Island. So they still intend to intervene?" Xiao Yan smiled faintly, not surprised by this. The Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan had always been greedy, willing to do anything to obtain the Dragon Phoenix bloodline. Xiao Yan asked, "How many experts are they sending?" Yao Ming's tone grew a bit heavier. "Most of the experts the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan is sending are of the Dozun level, but only 3 are worth our attention. These 3 are the clan's grand elders, notorious even among the magical beast world. They are known as the 3 Heavenly Demon Phoenixes. Among them, the Phoenix is a mid-2-star Dosheng, the Kuanhuang is a late 1-star Dosheng, and the Yinghuang is a mid-1-star Dosheng." Hearing this, Xiao Yan's expression changed slightly. He hadn't expected the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan to dispatch 3 Dosheng experts. He quickly asked, "When do they set out?" Yao Ming replied, "They should depart in 3 days." Xiao Yan nodded slightly, then turned to Yao Ming with a smile. Chief Yao Ming, would you dare join me in cutting off the arms of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan? Hearing this, Yao Ming pondered for a moment before finally smiling and nodding. This was a choice between the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan and Ziyan's Eastern Dragon Island. He had to decide. In that case, we'll head to the void space tomorrow and intercept the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan in 3 days. The next morning, Xiao Yan stood by the ravine, gazing into the depths of the 9 nether yellow springs. Today, they will head to the void space. Xiao Yan, it's time for us to leave, little Dr. Fairy said softly as she flew over from the distance. Hearing this, Xiao Yan nodded slightly. He then waved his sleeve, releasing powerful spatial energy that formed a barrier over the 9 nether yellow springs. This sensory barrier would not only protect the 9 nether yellow springs, but also alert Xiao Yan of any disturbances. Xiao Yan spoke in the direction of Cai Lin. Cultivate with peace of mind. Once you succeed and exit seclusion, return to the Falling Star Pavilion. With that, he turned and sped away into the distance. In front of a grand hall, Yao Ming turned to Xiao Yan and said, Brother Xiao Yan, members of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan will tear open spatial rifts from within their clan to enter the void space. We can enter ahead of them and detect their route early through sensing spatial fluctuations. I'll accompany you personally this time, along with 6 elders. Upon hearing this, Xiao Yan's gaze swept over the 6 elders. Only one, an elderly man with white hair, caught his attention slightly, though he was merely a mid-level half-do qiong. The other 5 seemed to be around 9-star do Zun level. This lineup was clearly inferior compared to the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan. He then glanced at Xiao Yixian and Qing Lin beside him. After years of cultivation, although they were still some distance away from reaching half-do Qiong level individually, their combined strength in combat techniques made them nearly invincible, capable even of contending with half-do Qiong experts. This was a significant advantage. We should set out, Xiao Yan said. With those words, Yao Ming waved his hand sharply towards the void, and a pitch-black spatial crack unfolded before them. Let's go. In the silent void, a crack appeared, through which numerous figures emerged, including Xiao Yan and his companions. How much farther until we reach the entrance of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan? Xiao Yan asked Yao Ming, who had just stepped out of the spatial rift. Yao Ming smiled. I've left a spatial marker on a scout inside the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan, so I can sense their exact location. If they're leaving directly from their clan, they should appear in that area. He closed his eyes briefly to sense, and then spoke again, directing his gaze northward. With that, he swiftly led the way, traversing through space. About half an hour later, Yao Ming finally halted and looked towards the dark depths ahead, saying, We're not far from the spatial vicinity of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan. Once they enter, we'll sense it. Hearing this, Xiao Yan nodded. The turbulent spatial flows here would effectively conceal their movements. Then let's lay in wait. Time in the void passed ambiguously. In this pitch-black environment, 2 days felt like the blink of an eye. Soon after, in a remote corner far from where Xiao Yan and the others were stationed, spatial fluctuations quietly began. Powerful auras emerged one by one from the spatial cracks, all appearing in this dark void. Standing before the group of about 20 people were 3 figures. The others looked at their backs with expressions full of awe. This operation is of utmost importance. It concerns whether our Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan can completely surpass the primordial Ancient Dragon clan. Therefore, I hope that everyone will not make any mistakes. Otherwise, the clan rules will be waiting, said the woman in the middle wearing a red dress, her tone cold and authoritative. We obey the command of the Supreme Elder. Faced with the woman's stern command, those who held significant positions within the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan dared not dissent. Among them were 2 familiar faces, Feng Qinger, who had crossed paths with Xiao Yan many times, and Jiu Feng, who had clashed in the primordial void domain. Never thought you'd come to this. When your internal strife ends, it will be our Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan's time to rise. By then, I will ensure your entire clan disappears from this world, the woman in red robe said with a chilling smile, before transforming into a streak of light and swiftly flying into the distance. The strong members of the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan hurriedly followed. As the woman in the red robe sped ahead, Xiao Yan suddenly opened his eyes from afar. Simultaneously, Yao, facing him, also opened his eyes. They exchanged a smile. The people from the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan are almost here. In the silent void, a piercing sound of breaking wind suddenly came, followed by numerous streaks of light racing at astonishing speed from the depths of darkness. At that moment, a powerful doqi erupted from the chaotic space below, instantly piercing through the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan members. A moment later, cries of agony erupted. Who dares to attack our Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan like cowardly rats? The woman in red robe, witnessing the sudden and devastating casualties among her people, erupted in fury. A booming laughter suddenly echoed, followed by a figure flashing out. Haha, if we were truly cowardly, would we dare ambush your Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan? It's been centuries since the 3 Heavenly Demon Phoenixes last met. I hope you've been well. The Phoenix's face turned icy as she shouted, Yao Ming, you're not dead after all, and your audacity has grown. Do you really think you can match our Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan's prestige and act recklessly under our noses? A faint laugh echoed from behind Yao, and a figure slowly emerged before everyone. Heh, the Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan certainly knows how to throw its weight around. Who are you? The Phoenix demanded. Before the Phoenix's question was fully out, Feng Qinger and Jiufeng, standing behind her, cried out in terror. Hearing their exclamations, the Phoenix's face darkened. She glared at Xiao Yan, gritting her teeth. Xiao Yan. So, you're the one who hindered our Heavenly Demon Phoenix clan from obtaining the Dragon Phoenix origin fruit. It seems I have quite a reputation among your clan, the Phoenix said. Xiao Yan chuckled softly, then smiled and said, Why don't the 3 of you take your people and leave now, and we won't take any further action? How dare you suggest we leave? Do you think Eastern Dragon Island will be safe even if we do? The 3 Great Dragon Islands have likely surrounded Eastern Dragon Island completely. By the time you get there, all you'll find is ruins, the Eagle Phoenix said coldly. Hearing this, Xiao Yan's fist clenched tightly within his sleeve. He hadn't expected the 3 Great Dragon Islands to act so swiftly. Without further words, he looked up and said calmly, Leave the void space now, or none of you will leave at all.